टीएमसी का खेला शेष, खेला खत्म।
The battle lines are drawn in West Bengal. And with the parties having announced their list of candidates, the excitement has reached fever pitch. Polling in the 294-member West Bengal Assembly will be held in 8 phases, with voting for the first phase to be held on March 27th and for the 8th phase on April 29th. It is a high-profile contest in the high-stakes Bengal polls, with the TMC and the BJP being seen as the main contenders, and the Left Front in alliance with the Congress and the newly formed Indian Secular Front projecting itself as the third alternative force. But it is battle royale in Nandigram, where the incumbent Chief Minister is pitted against her former confidant and now BJP leader Suvendu Adhikari. The fiery face of the TMC. Or rather, the only face of her party. A party that she had built from scratch up. Ahead of the battle, the incumbent Chief Minister has declared an all-out war. Be it chanting Durga's Chandipat or mantras for Lord Shiva. In a run-up to the elections of 2021, Mamata Banerjee has flaunted her Hindu credentials to the edge.
যারা হিন্দু মুসলমান করছেন তাদের আমি পরিষ্কার বলি শুনে রাখুন আমিও হিন্দু ঘরের মেয়ে আমার সাথে হিন্দু কার্ড খেলতে যাবেন না আমার সাথে হিন্দু কার্ড খেলতে গেলে আগে বলুন আপনি নিজে ভালো হিন্দু কিনা হিন্দু ধর্মের আদর্শ মানুষকে ভালোবাসা হিন্দু ধর্ম বিবেকানন্দ শিখিয়েছে হিন্দু ধর্ম মানে রক্ষাকালী হিন্দু ধর্ম মানে চামুন্ডা কালী হিন্দু ধর্ম মানে ছিন্নমস্তা কালী হিন্দু ধর্ম মানে সিদ্ধেশ্বরী কালী মমতারিণী মা ভুবনমোহিনী মা মনমোহিনী মা সিংহবাহিনী মা জৌরি কালী মা দুর্গা মা লক্ষ্মী মা সরস্বতী মা সন্তোষী মাতা কত মা
She even dared Prime Minister Narendra Modi for a one-on-one verbal duel.
বাংলা নিয়ে ইলেকশনের আগে নরেন্দ্র মোদি তুমি 1-to-1 মমতা ব্যানার্জির সাথে করো 1-to-1 তুমি কত খেলতে পারো আর আমি কত খেলতে পারি দেখা যাবে খেলায় हम लड़ेंगे हम करेंगे हम जीतेंगे मोदी को हराएंगे भारत से हटाएंगे बीजेपी को हटाएंगे और जो हमसे टकराता है वो चूर-चूर हो जाता है
Mamata Banerjee began her political journey many decades ago in the 1970s. She was very much a part of the frenzied scene of student politics in Calcutta when she joined the Congress at age 22. Soon she began to rise in the political hierarchy and was made General Secretary of the Mahila Congress in West Bengal. A keen student of politics and its inherent power to mold and control, Mamata studied Indira Gandhi as her political role model. In the 1984 general elections, Mamata Banerjee defeated CPM heavyweight Somnath Chatterjee in her first foray into parliament. In the coming years, she fought 6 other Lok Sabha elections, losing only once in 1989. But if there was one ambition that she had, it was to rid West Bengal of its left domination. With fire in her belly, it seemed Mamata Banerjee was on a mission. And in 2011, after years of fighting on the ground, Mamata Banerjee finally uprooted the 34-year-old left regime. The landslide victory shook the state of West Bengal. Over the next 10 years, the fiery Mamata Banerjee went about stamping her mark on the state and the politics of West Bengal. But with disenchantment growing and many of her leaders quitting the party, it remains to be seen if Mamata can fight off 10 years of anti-incumbency. Once a trusted ally of Mamata Banerjee, Suvendu Adhikari is now all set to lock horns with her in Nandigram.
আমি লিখে রাখুন আজকে সন্ধ্যাবেলা ঘড়িতে টাইম দিয়ে ডেট দিয়ে আপনারা লিখে রাখুন হাফ লাখ ভোটে যদি মাননীয়াকে হারাতে না পারি আমি রাজনীতি ছেড়ে দেব আপনি লিখে রাখুন
Adhikari is credited with spearheading the 2007 land agitation movement in Nandigram and scripting Mamata and the TMC's political victories from the region. In 2016, Adhikari won the seat for TMC with 67% of the votes.
She came here after 5 years gap. When election, on the eve of election, she came here and delivered her speech. And only to collect vote.
Are you saying she's opportunist?
Guided people. He's completely opportunist.
But it was in early 2020 that Adhikari started expressing discontent with the Trinamool Congress and started skipping party events and cabinet meetings. It is rumored that he was unhappy with Mamata's nephew Abhishek Banerjee's growing clout within the party. It is also being said that he did not take kindly to the intervention of the party's election strategist, Prashant Kishore. Adhikari's departure from the TMC seemed to set in motion a rush amongst TMC leaders to follow suit. BJP's 9th president in the West Bengal unit and also a major contender for the post of chief minister if the party wins the Bengal election. Dilip Ghosh's biggest selling point is his RSS background. He started his political career as an RSS pracharak in 1984 before joining the BJP in 2014. After being appointed General Secretary of the party's state unit initially, he was appointed state president in 2015. Ghosh was re-elected as the state BJP president in 2020. Dilip Ghosh has been at the forefront of the BJP's battle against the TMC in Bengal. Along with the party's state in charge, Kailash Vijayvargiya, he has been building the BJP's campaign ground upwards, ensuring a steady rise in its fortunes in the state. Under Ghosh's leadership, the BJP opened its account in the West Bengal Legislative Assembly in 2016. The party won 3 seats, with Dilip Ghosh himself contesting and defeating 7-time MLA from Kharagpur Sadar, Congress's Gyan Singh Sohanpal. In the 2019 general election, the BJP registered its biggest victory against the TMC. The party sent 18 MPs from West Bengal to the Lok Sabha compared to only 2 earlier. Ghosh's biggest drawback is his unapologetic foot-in-the-mouth syndrome. The BJP leader has courted many controversies with his remarks over the years. While the BJP has, on occasion, publicly censored him, Ghosh still remains the most recognizable Bengali face of the BJP in local politics. The other face that has very quickly become recognizable in the political landscape of West Bengal is that of a novice in politics. This latest entrant is Pirzada Abbas Siddiqui, a young but influential Muslim cleric of the Furfura Sharif shrine in Hooghly district. Having floated the Indian Secular Front as a political party, Siddiqui has joined hands with the Congress and the Left Front. This is a deal that's being seen as a shot in the arm for the alliance, which got only 12% of the votes in 2019 general elections, with the Congress accounting for the 2 seats won. With the support of the ISF, the combine now hopes to win back at least some of the ground that they have lost in recent years.
हम लोग तो बहुत दिन से बोल रहे हैं कि हम लोगों को शिक्षा के बारे में सोचिए, जो 10,000 मदरसा देने के भी बात किए थे, 15% संरक्षण देने के बात किए थे, औकाफ स्टेट को पुनरुद्धार करने की बात किए थे, फुरफुरा शरीफ में रेल की बात किए थे, फुरफुरा शरीफ में विश्व पर्यटन केंद्रों की बात किए थे और बहुत सारे मजहब के बारे में तो बात किए थे। जितना वादा किए थे उतना तो वादा कंप्लीट नहीं हुआ। इसीलिए हम लोग ने सोचा है चलिए जितना पिछड़ा हुआ आदमी है, दलित, आदिवासी, मुस्लिम और गरीब जो हिंदू है, सब एक साथ मिल के हम लोग अपना जो अधिकार है, संविधान ने जो अधिकार दिया, वो अधिकार को हम खुद छीन के लेंगे, क्योंकि बाबा साहब अम्बेडकर ने बताए थे जो अधिकार भिख से नहीं मिलता उसको छीन लेना पड़ता है। इसी हिसाब से हम लोगों ने सोचा।
The ISF's debut ahead of the 2021 Bengal Assembly elections will likely translate into fractured Muslim votes, the majority of which would have gone to the TMC, as several influential clerics have appealed to their supporters to vote for the Mamata Banerjee government in the past. The incumbent chief minister has left her safe seat, Bhawanipur, to test her popularity in a place from where the Trinamool Congress began its journey to power.
আমি যেদিন লাস্ট এসেছিলাম সেদিন আমি নন্দীগ্রামের মানুষের, তখন কিন্তু এখানকার এমএলএ কেউ ছিল না, রিজাইন করে চলে গেছিল পদত্যাগ করে। তখন নন্দীগ্রাম সিটটা খালি ছিল কি ছিল না? নন্দীগ্রাম সিটটা তখন খালি ছিল কি ছিল না? তখন কিন্তু আমি বলেছিলাম নন্দীগ্রামে যদি আমি দাঁড়াই কেমন হবে। আমি দেখলাম আপনারা কি বলেন, তো আপনারা বললেন খুব ভালো হবে। আমি আপনাদের সেই সাহস, আপনাদের সেই উদ্দীপনা, আপনাদের সেই সম্মান, মা বোনেদের ভালোবাসা, ছাত্র যৌবনদের উদ্দীপনা, তপশিলি বন্ধুদের মনের উন্মাদনা, সংখ্যালঘুদের ভালোবাসা, হিন্দু মুসলমান সব শ্রেণীকে নিয়ে সুন্দরভাবে সেদিন আমি দেখে গিয়েছিলাম চোখে। এটাই আমার নন্দীগ্রামের দু চোখ। মনে রাখবেন, আমার দু চোখ নন্দীগ্রাম। আমি বারবার বলি, ভুলতে পারি সবার নাম, ভুলবো না কো নন্দীগ্রাম।
Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee has in fact rented a two-storied house in Nandigram itself so that she can live here, reside here, work out of here and spend as much time as is possible on her part while she campaigns to, of course, spend time here so that she can win this constituency on the 1st of April with resounding success.
For Mamata, the Bengal battle in Nandigram is a more personal fight because of her one-time protege, Suvendu Adhikari. For TMC, they want to take Adhikari, now a BJP Trump, head-on. It was in 2007 that violence broke out in Nandigram over land acquisition and spelled big trouble for the left-front government. Mamata Banerjee played her political cards to perfection as she systematically went about undermining the left front's credibility. The stir helped her establish a strong connect with the region's voters and establish a pro-farmer image. But Suvendu was the man who worked to build the party's base in Nandigram. In 2021, she's back in Nandigram. And this time, there is much more at stake.
কেউ কেউ বলতে চেষ্টা করবে ঘর ভাঙানোর কথা, 70-30 বলবেন, 70-30 না, আমরা 100 মাথায় রাখতে হবে।
Fighting Mamata in Nandigram is her former confidant and now BJP leader Suvendu Adhikari. It was in December 2020 that Adhikari jumped ship from the TMC to join the BJP, and he has already found a place in the galaxy of BJP's topmost leadership in West Bengal.
আমি নাকি বাইরের লোক, আমি বাংলার লোক বাইরের লোক হয়ে গেলাম ভাই, আর তুমি দিল্লির লোক বাইরের লোক হলে না, তুমি রাজস্থানের গুন্ডা।
She always said Prime Minister outsider. For that reason, people of Nandigram are telling that she is also outsider.
We can see the kind of mood on ground with the number of people shouting in favor of Mamata Banerjee, chanting slogans of Khela Hobe and saying that they are in favor of Mamata Banerjee. It is about the people getting to connect with Didi or their elder sister, and as she has said, Bangla nije meke chai, or Bengal wants its own daughter, and that's exactly the mood on ground where people feel she is one of them. They said that Suvendu Adhikari, who was part of Trinamool Congress earlier, will be defeated because he has in some way been a traitor by leaving the party and now also contesting against Mamata Banerjee.
দিদিকে সব সময় সোনার বাংলা গড়তেই হবে সব সময় সবাইকেই বলছি, আপনারা দিদিকে ভোট দিন, আপনারা সবাই ন্যায্য বিচার পাবেন। আমি সব সময় বলছি দিদিকে জিতি রাখুন, আপনারা সবাই গরিব দুঃখী সবাই সাহায্য পাবেন।
वेस्ट बंगाल द लैंड ऑफ हिंदुइज्म, मुस्लिम, सिख, क्रिश्चियन सबका एक जगह है। ये इधर हिंदुइज्म करके मिसकॉन्सेप्ट करता है बीजेपी, ये सब नहीं चलेगा। द लैंड ऑफ चैतन्य देव, द लैंड ऑफ रामकृष्ण, द लैंड ऑफ विद्यासागर, द लैंड ऑफ खुदीराम, द लैंड ऑफ राम मोहन राय, द लैंड ऑफ रविंद्रनाथ टैगोर, नेताजी सुभाष चंद्र बोस, एंड द लैंड ऑफ ममता बनर्जी।
The Furfura Sharif shrine, which follows the teachings of Sufi saint Hazrat Abu Bakr Siddiqui, who is popularly known as Dada Hazur, is one of the prominent religious sites for Muslims in West Bengal. And Pirzada Abbas Siddiqui, cleric of the influential Furfura Sharif, has floated his own political outfit, the Indian Secular Front, to contest the Bengal polls. But why is Abbas Siddiqui so important? Because he could influence seats in the sizable North and South 24 Parganas, Howrah and Hooghly districts, which together have a large Muslim voter base. He could hold sway in as many as 120 seats, including around 50 seats where Muslim voters are over 50%. Another crucial region to look out for is North Bengal, as it is here that the Bharatiya Janata Party won 7 of the 8 Lok Sabha seats in the 8 districts, from Malda to Darjeeling in the 2019 Lok Sabha polls. Although North Bengal's 8 Lok Sabha seats account for only 54 of Bengal's 294 assembly segments, the incumbent Trinamool Congress is aiming to recover the lost ground, and the region is in the priority list of Mamata Banerjee.
Bande Mataram!
Hi everyone, Preeti Chaudhary here. Hope you like this video. For latest news and analysis, like and subscribe to the India Today YouTube channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated. Thank you for watching.